MechaJouster is a free player class that you're able to obtain from the Wheel of Doom. Alternatively, you can also quest to unlock it over at Airstorm if you so choose to do it that way round. It's a really good solo, mid-game to early game class, which also performs really well in PvP. Overall, I've given this one a low rank A, PvP at an A, solo at an A-, support at a C+, and farming at a D. However, you can go really quite exceptional with this class if you do chuck Forge on it, and you'll see some nice numbers later on when we get further into this review. Some notes on the class: the auto attack does have a 2-second stun, but it can only apply once every 12 seconds due to another effect it applies. Skill 4 will provide you a strong heal, and then you can also apply various decent debuffs to your enemies, including increasing the damage they take by 50% for 10 seconds. Also, the Jouster class is a mount, so you can run around looking like this if you really wanted to, which is always a perk. Now, we said you can get it from the Wheel of Doom. You can do that here just like you could Alpha Doom Omega for 30 treasure potions. If you're a free player, you will have to do your weekly spin, which could take a little while, but you will get there over time. Let's see how this performs as the base class. We're going full luck. If you are getting this in the mid to early game, you're not going to have your end game enhancements yet. MechaJouster is really good. I enjoyed using this class. You get some good DPS out of it. You get to about 4,500 to 5,000 critical hits. The mana consumption isn't that bad. It regenerates fairly quickly. You can't just go through skill spamming endlessly because you will run it right down, but it does come back quite quick. So if you just play at a nice leisurely pace, you'll be fine. The survivability is really good. You've got that strong heal on skill 4 if you need it. Debuffs to the enemy include reducing their dodge by 35%, increasing the damage they take by 50%, and reducing their damage resistance by 20%. Let us move on to solo with Forge if you would like to try this one out. We're going Dauntless, Lament, and Forge in this particular instance. You could give Ravenous a go as well, but I just didn't enjoy it as much as running Dauntless on this one. With this setup, you can freely go along spamming your skills to your heart's content, and you won't run into mana issues. It's good. I enjoy it. It's a nice little option if you ever want to change up your classes. It doesn't hit the high DPS as you do with your S tiers like your Void High Lord and King's Echo, but considering how easy it is to obtain, if you're someone that doesn't want to go along doing heavy farming, then maybe this is something you could consider using. Here we have farming. Don't use it for farming. It is a single target class. Although you can one tap quite a lot of enemies, it does become a little bit annoying with the way some of the skills lock on to certain targets across the other side of the room. The other area this class performs exceptionally well in is PvP. Now, I wasn't able to give this the full-on test I was hoping for to see whether it was S tier worthy, so we put it in the A conservatively, but it could be higher because it was doing really well against Alpha Doom Omega, with PvP being one of those areas of the game that is fairly abandoned within reason, and people living busy lives. The tested sample was a little bit smaller than usual. Nevertheless, MechaJouster is great at PvP, and it is something you could certainly consider using if you would like to, if you're someone that does actually go along playing this mode much at all. Now, could you use this at Ultras because it does have your little debuffs that you can apply? Well, I guess you could give it a go. We didn't have much fun at Nulgath, whilst we did get the run in and did beat him just without having to worry about the Sword of Nulgath. It didn't feel very optimal. That could have been down to Forge setup, etc., but I just think it's easier to leave that one to one side when it comes to Ultras. Now, if you'd like to know class skills, give the screen a pause as always. They're going from auto attack all the way through to skill 5 in order, and this is exactly what they do. Anyway though folks, thank you very much for watching. If you are new, please do consider hitting that subscribe button, leave this video with a like, and let me know down below in the comments what class we should look at next. I've not forgot the latest chrono, it's just I was waiting to see if they've made any changes to it, and if nothing comes, then I'll just have to review it as it is. Until next time though, have a lovely day, and I'll see you all again incredibly soon.